Hey guys, Josh here. I've got another exciting clutch video for you today. This was an albino pinstripe male that was bred to an albino spider female. Here is the albino pinstripe male. And here is the albino spider female. I've got a very special guest in this video, so stay tuned, see who it is, and have fun. All right, well, it's time to cut this clutch. We're going to do things a little differently today. I have a guest here in the snake room. This is somebody you will probably recognize. He's pretty big on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera, let him introduce himself, and he's going to cut these eggs for us.
All right, hi guys, this is Justin from Jacob Buck Reptiles, and I'm here with Josh today. We got to cut a really awesome clutch. This clutch is a albino pinstripe to an albino spider. So this would be really kind of neat to cut because we know exactly what we're going to get. Partially, we know the least common, I guess the lowest thing we could possibly get in this clutch would be an albino. Every baby is going to be an albino. What we don't know is how many are going to be spiders, pinstripes, and then spinners. It'd be really cool to see an albino spinner in this clutch. So it's just now starting to pip on its own, so they'll be ready to cut. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. All right, we already have one little nose out here. He's the first of the group to make his appearance, and he did it on his own last night. And I say it's a he, but of course I don't know. Just based on the color of his nose, I would expect that it is an albino pinstripe at least, because the color is not that of your typical albino. It's a little bit more, a little darker orange. He's going to mascara him in a little bit here. Let's go ahead and look and see what we have. Make a small window. Okay, so the big question here is just looking at the top of the body, what kind of pattern we're looking at. What do you think, Josh?
Oh, that's hard to tell.
I'd say, I originally thought albino pinstripe, but now I'm thinking more spider. It could be a spinner as well. Let's cut some more here.
Yeah, these eggs are ready to hatch, so we can make some big holes.
Yeah, we're being gentle on them here. Now, a little blood never hurt anyone, as they say. Okay, so what I do is from underneath is push on I'm just going to rotate the snake a little bit. I would say that's
I think that might be a spinner.
Yeah, I'm almost inclined. It's not matching either a pinstripe or a spider pattern quite right. So I'd kind of be inclined to agree. Let me get my little. What do, if you set the paper towel or something on there and kind of lift it to the side, it pulls off kind of the extra blood from the little veins. Let's take one more look at it here. I think that's probably a spinner. I think they maybe hit it on the very first egg, which is always super exciting because it takes a lot of the suspense away and you don't have to be quite so stressed when you're cutting the rest of them. And when I do this, I always feel like I'm a chef garnishing a plate. It's like I was just clean up make it look pretty again there. And put them back. Very awesome. Okay. Let's see what we have next here. This is another albino, of course, but that's no surprise. I don't know, Josh. When you see this, see how much lighter color it is? That would make you think that's more likely to be your spinner because the combination of genes would be lighter. Yeah. I strongly think this would be the spinner, just based on the fact that we can't see any pattern.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
We'll see when they actually come out here in Josh's follow-up video. Now another thing I've seen when I look in here, and Josh, you probably see that too, is the fact that the umbilical cord here is crossing over the body, which means it probably has its head looped underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something we have to watch a little bit as they come out and make sure that that doesn't hold it in there longer. Sometimes those babies like that will take longer to come out, and sometimes you'll need to kind of go in there and fish their head back through that loop just to make them ready to come out. Yeah, you'll be fine.
So it looks like we have at least one spinner. And
That one would be more likely to be a pin now, I guess, in my opinion.
Sometimes it's really hard to tell when they're in the egg.
Yeah. Let's see what we have here. That looks like a pinstripe to me. I'm not sure that faint pattern is going to show up on the camera that well, but it's there. It's just a little bit on the back. It's a little pink, kind of pinkish pattern there.
Very subtle. After their first shed, it gets a lot more intense.
Right.
Getting pretty good odds here so far. No normal albinos yet.
Yeah, definitely not normal albino. Not getting a good view of the back there. I'm trying to rotate them slightly. This is another one where I'm not seeing any pattern.
Another spinner, possibly.
I would guess so. Yeah, that's my. I think it's most likely. Now you can see the head, top of the head a little bit down in there. Mm-hmm. Just cut this off so it's hanging out there. What do you think, Josh?
I don't know. That's another late looking one.
I see a little bit there on the back, but I'm not sure if that may be a spider, just real faded. Because you see the white there on the back, that might be the kind of that black back from a spider. Okay. I think we may have another spinner.
All right.
Maybe up to 3 now, if our eye proves correct. You can see his nose right there. He's ready to come out.
Mm-hmm.
There it comes, in fact. Now, Josh, what does your R there mean? Is that an R?
That was a rollout.
Okay, it made it. It's fine.
She was coiled on her eggs. 2 of them were outside of her coil, and I just marked those so I could tell if they went bad or not. But as you can see,
when I first started doing this, a lot of people said rollouts always go bad, but that's certainly not been the case in my experience.
No, not in mine either.
Not much pattern there. The dorsal is kind of bright, but
probably a spider.
Could be a spider or it could be a spinner, but.
Oh, I'm excited. We didn't get any normal albinos yet.
One more.
Combos.
Yeah, you're getting worse than every one of these. A regular albino will be the easiest one to identify.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's an regular albino.
It's not, that's for
did
sure.
really well on the odds here.
That's a spider. I'm very sure about that one. Albino spider. Wow. I guess to recap, all albinos, no surprise, but they're all combos of some kind, either pinstripe, spider, or spinner. And when Josh has a follow-up video for this, hopefully we'll find out there's lots of spinners. It's gonna be awesome. So hope you enjoyed it.
Well guys, it turns out we hit a bunch of spinners in this clutch. As you can see, this guy is very full. He just ate last night, so I don't want to mess with him too much. But yeah, the albino spinners are really, really cool. I mean, compared to regular spinners, you can hardly see any of the pattern. If you look close, you can see some of the pattern showing through. But overall, these guys are just solid yellow, and I think that is just so cool. Because he's so full, I'm not going to flip him around to sex him, but this is a boy. Here we have another spinner and another boy. They look pretty much the same. Not much to differentiate the spinners. It's very difficult to see any pattern, let alone be able to see differences between the two. Got another male albino spinner. And here we have another male albino spinner. Just like his brothers. Really cool snake. Here we have yet another albino spinner. This one, though, is a female. Looks just like her brothers. And lastly, as far as the spinners go, another female spinner. Got 5 albino spinners in this clutch of 8 eggs, which is just phenomenal as far as the odds go. For a 25% chance to get over half of the clutch, pretty amazing. And the albino spinners are so cool. Very pleased with this clutch. And here we have an albino pinstripe. You can see much more of the pattern in the pins. It's very cool. The pinstripe coloration really comes through as far as just that continual color throughout. Very cool pattern. I think the albino pinstripes are pretty neat. This is a male. And this one is also a male. And they're really cool. Pinstripe pattern showing through. And here we have a male albino spider, which is definitely different from the pinstripes. I think the spider pattern showing through is really cool. These guys are all really good eaters. Very happy. There we go. 5 albino spinners, 2 albino pinstripes, and 1 albino spider. No regular albinos at all. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. As you could probably tell, I'm very happy with the outcome of this clutch. Getting no albinos in that clutch at all is pretty unbelievable. I want to extend a special thank you to Justin Kabelka for helping me out with this video. It was a pleasure having him visit, and it was a great time talking snakes and hanging out. If you're interested in any of the snakes in this video, please get in touch with me. You can email me at capefairconstrictors@gmail.com, or you could hit me up over on Facebook. Either way works. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think. I appreciate your comments. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next video.